rough road, you know, and I wouldn't wish for my worst enemy to go through this. Alright, y'all, welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Ice. How y'all doing, man? Hopefully y'all doing good. I know I've been slacking. I ain't putting no vlog up in about 2-3 days, but I'm back on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm here with y'all, even though it's 1:13. Last night wasn't so good for me. I was actually in a down moment last night. I probably should have vlogged, so that way I would have been able to get an idea of what it's like when Ice is down. But I slipped up. I missed that. I'm pretty sure another one's gonna come because that's just how life is. It's this roller coaster where you go up and down, up and down. So while I'm on that up, that down day is gonna come, and it's not that I'm putting it out in the air. It's reality. So I've done some research or whatnot, and I came up with 3 simple steps to help improve your life as far as your depression is concerned. 3 simple steps that we can do every day that doesn't take a lot of effort, it doesn't cost a lot of money, and it doesn't take a lot of your time either. It only takes a few moments out of the day to do these little things to make yourself feel better as far as your depression is concerned, as far as your well-being, your overall well-being is concerned. And this applies to people too who don't even suffer from depression. It's always good to try to keep yourself from getting in the point of falling into a depressive state, because once you're here, man, it's a rough road, you know, and I wouldn't wish for my worst enemy to go through this. But before I jump into that, there is something that I do want to address, because I think it was earlier today or yesterday I was having a conversation with an associate of mine, and I mentioned to that person that, you know, I'm leaving the spot that I am. You know, I'm on the 10th floor. One of the elevators is broken right now. It's always broken. We only have 2 elevators, and either one is broken or they're both broken. And for one, that's a good enough reason for me to leave, because I live on the 10th floor. If both elevators are broke, you kind of screwed. You ain't got no choice but to take the stairs. But I don't mind, because, you know, I don't mind taking the stairs. I don't mind doing the exercise. But I do find that I get panic attacks in the stairwell and in the elevator. I'm claustrophobic. Small, tight spaces just make me feel hot, and it just made me feel enclosed. It made me feel like my chest is closing up, like I can't breathe. I don't like the feeling. It's scary. It's terrifying. And, you know, I was explaining all this to him, and when I mentioned about a panic attack, he kind of chuckled a little bit, and it low-key pissed me off, because of the simple fact that people think this depression thing is a joke, and it's not. It's very real. People out here really suffering from this. You know what I'm saying? And there's no way for me to find words or to articulate those words, or to twist those words, or to take a canvas and paint a picture. I can't really get you to fully understand what it feels like to go through it until you're going through it. But I wouldn't wish for people to go through it if you're not, because I know what it's like being stuck in this depressive state, and you know, it's just life don't feel the same. You're missing out on a lot because you can't get out the house some days. Some days you're not in the mood to socialize. Sometimes you just don't even want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't want to shower. Sometimes you don't want to do nothing. You just want to stay in that one spot. You don't want to be bothered with anything, and you good. And that's how it is. Y'all need to really, really, like, y'all, listen, people. Y'all need to take this depression thing serious. You feel me? Even if you're not going through it. If you're going through it, you're obviously going to take it serious, because you already know what it feels like. But if you're not going through it, you need to take it serious, because there's people around you right now that's probably smiling, that's going through something that you don't know. Be careful of what you say to people. Be careful of how you say it to them. Mind people's emotions. Mind people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if we were meant to really be for ourselves, man, we would all have our own world, our own planet, or something like that. The fact that we all live so closely together is really because we're meant to be each other's keeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all really gotta take this depression thing serious. It's very real. It's not something you can just take off like it's a shirt. You can't just go in the shower and wash it off like it's dirt on your skin. It don't work that way. It's a long process. It either takes medicine or a lot of therapy to get over this. Stop for a minute and try to understand what depression is, so that way you can understand what's going on with the people around you, the people you care about, the people you don't care about. You can pick up on some signs, and if you care to help, you can help them out. Now into the three tips that I was talking about, that after doing my research I was able to come up with. Tip number 1: 20 minutes of sunshine a day can actually be uplifting. As crazy as it sounds, research has shown that sunshine actually stimulates the serotonin in your brain. Now, if you know what depression is, you understand what depression is. It's that chemical imbalance. It's the lack of serotonin, or the minimization of serotonin. Tip number 2: carbohydrates, foods that are rich in carbohydrates, nutrients in general is good for you, but foods that are good in carbohydrates also trigger the serotonin in your brain as well. So if you can try to incorporate a little bit more carbohydrate rich foods in your diet, then you can automatically help yourself feel better by triggering that serotonin in your brain. There are also foods, funny enough, that actually contribute to your depressive state. Foods that are high in sodium, apple juice, red wine, hydrogenated oil, artificial sweeteners, refined sugars. Those are some of the things that I can remember off the top of my head that I found on a list of things, a list of foods that contribute to your depression. Fast food as well. So if you can stay away from consuming too much or any at all of those foods that I listed just now, you will be helping yourself. And I know a lot of people are going to jump at me and say that carbohydrates are probably not good for you. You probably don't want to do too much of it because it causes you to gain weight. You know, you gain a lot of stomach fat, whatever. But that's where tip number 3 comes in. Exercise. Spending just a few moments a day exercising actually helps. So research has shown that exercising actually helps you. It builds your self-esteem, and it improves your general mental health. So just a little bit of exercising can do that for you. And I know a lot of people are gonna say, oh, but when you're depressed, you don't want to get up, you don't want to move. I get it. This is where you may have to consider probably doing it in a group or with someone else, or even considering taking pre-workouts, because pre-workouts will kick you in the butt and get you going. Obviously, I would recommend going to one of these nutrition shops, vitamin shops, and trying to speak to someone there and finding out what are recommended dosages that you can try. But I would definitely try these 3 tips, see how it helps you. Comment below or comment on another vlog and let me know how it's helped you. If it's helped you, for me, I know it's helped me, because minerals also, another thing as far as nutrients, minerals such as magnesium, zinc, calcium, and I'm forgetting iron. Those minerals can actually help you get out of your depressive state as well. So if you can go to the same vitamin shops, Walmart, wherever they sell them at, and get you a container of magnesium pills or whatever, and you can get some calcium pills, I can't talk. And you can get some iron pills. That'll definitely help you. Now, zinc, I don't know if they have zinc, but I'm pretty sure if you get multivitamin like Centrum or something like that, it'll have zinc of a certain percentage of zinc in it. But doing these little things, it's just a matter of trying to take care of yourself. Hopefully this information was able to help you out. Hopefully I was able to shed some light on some stuff that you didn't know. And hopefully I was able to remind you of some stuff that you probably already knew. And these things, if you try them, I promise you, it'll make you feel better, but you have to give it time. Nothing works overnight. Rome was not built in one day. So start doing these little different regimens. Do a little bit of different exercise routine, so that way you're not getting bored doing the same exercise over and over. And whatever you're eating, your exercise, you're gonna be able to burn it off. If you do some walking as exercise, walk in the sun, so that way you walk for 20 minutes in the sun, you're incorporating your exercise and you're incorporating that sunlight as well. I'm not a psychologist, so anything I say on here is stuff that I've tried for myself as a person living with depression, or is stuff that I've researched and probably try it also and realize that it has helped, because I do take iron as well. And I've realized that yes, I have gotten a little bit happier. I am a little bit more upbeat. I'm not as down as depressed. I'm in front of a camera. If it was maybe 6 months from 6 months ago, you probably couldn't get me to sit here and do this, you know. So I'm happy that I'm finding the ways to help myself get better, and I'm happy that I'm able to share this with you guys. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to hit the comments below and throw your questions down there, your comments. Share and like the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification button so that way you can get videos as soon as they're uploaded. You can stay in tune. Let me know if I helped y'all out. Let me know if this video was positive for you. Let me know if this video helped you at all. Do the steps. Come back and let me know if they work for you. Document. The only way you're really gonna know if anything you're doing to help your depression works is if you document little things. Try to document what it was like. Or if you have good memory, you know you're gonna remember it. Then save that in the back. Save that in the back of your head, so that way you can remember where you're coming from. And as you progress, just like when you're doing weight loss, or you're doing weightlifting training, or you're doing whatever you're doing, you keep a track of where you're coming from, keep a track of what's going on, and keep a track of where you get to, so that way you can see the progress, or you can see the change. And that's how you're really gonna believe in what's going on, because you can see it. If you can't see it, you're probably not gonna believe it. You're gonna have a lack of faith. You're gonna give up on it, and you're gonna go right back into the state that you're coming from, or you're trying to come from. So give it a shot. Let me know how it worked for you. And let me know if these videos are good for you guys, man. Definitely comment. I don't bite. If you feel like you want to ask something, you feel like there's something I need to talk about, if there's something you want to get some advice on, I'll also be doing some Q&As on here as well. So definitely look out for that. As soon as I get enough subscribers, obviously. But whenever I do get the subscribers, I will start Q&A. So I will be answering questions. If you do have questions, jot them down, save them. If you have questions now, you can definitely throw them in there. I'll still do a short Q&A for whatever questions that do pop up. But it was good rocking with y'all, man. It's good to see y'all. It's great to have y'all come back to the page. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the kid. Y'all already know. Until next time, it's your boy Ice.